The human brain is an incredibly complex and essential organ that controls our thoughts, emotions, movements, and bodily functions. It can be divided into several major regions, each responsible for different cognitive and physiological functions. Here is a well-explained overview of the main parts of the human brain. 1. Cerebrum. The cerebrum is the largest and most highly developed part of the brain, accounting for about 85% of its total weight. It is divided into two hemispheres, the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. Each hemisphere is further divided into 4 lobes: the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. Frontal lobe. Located at the front of the brain, the frontal lobe is associated with cognitive functions such as decision-making, problem-solving, planning, reasoning, and voluntary motor movements. Parietal lobe. Positioned behind the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe processes sensory information from the body, including touch, temperature, pain, and spatial awareness. Temporal lobe. Situated on the sides of the brain, the temporal lobe is involved in auditory processing, language comprehension, memory, and emotion. Occipital lobe. Found at the back of the brain, the occipital lobe is primarily responsible for processing visual information from the eyes. 2. Cerebellum. The cerebellum is located at the back of the brain, beneath the cerebrum. It is responsible for coordinating and regulating voluntary movements, balance, posture, and muscle tone. The cerebellum plays a crucial role in motor learning and muscle memory. 3. Brainstem. The brainstem is the lower part of the brain that connects the cerebrum and cerebellum to the spinal cord. It consists of 3 main regions. Medulla oblongata, the lowest part of the brainstem. The medulla oblongata controls vital functions such as breathing, heart rate, blood pressure. Pons is involved in regulating sleep, breathing, and the transmission of signals between different parts of the brain. Midbrain. The midbrain is responsible for processing auditory and visual information, as well as controlling eye movements and reflexive responses to sensory stimuli. 4. Diencephalon. The diencephalon is located between the cerebral hemispheres and the brainstem. It consists of several important structures. Thalamus. The thalamus acts as a relay station for sensory information, directing it to the appropriate areas of the cerebral cortex for further processing. Hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is involved in maintaining homeostasis by regulating body temperature, hunger, thirst, sleep-wake cycles, and hormone release from the pituitary gland. 5. Limbic system. The limbic system is a group of interconnected brain structures involved in emotion, memory, and motivation. It includes the amygdala, hippocampus, and hypothalamus. Amygdala. The amygdala plays a key role in processing emotions, especially fear and aggression. Hippocampus. The hippocampus is essential for the formation and retrieval of long-term memories and spatial navigation. These are the primary parts of the human brain and their main functions, though the brain's complexity goes far beyond this brief overview. The brain's interconnectedness and plasticity allow it to adapt, learn, and continuously shape our thoughts, behaviors, and experiences throughout our lives.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe the channel.